How's it going, folks? I'm Wolf, and this is a segment I call Facts with Wolf. Facts. Again, I understand that this is going to be a seeming, and I am, because of this, is why I stand on what side I do. I didn't always, and forget all that. We're not going to get into it. I have a million times, but I'm just going to tell you some facts, and feel free to dispute them and prove me wrong. And I would absolutely be willing to change my entire view, but it's taken me a long time to accrue this information, and it has changed my point of view. And here I am, and right away I become the enemy. But I just really need you to listen to your conscience. I'm not your enemy at all. Joe Biden is not a good guy. He's not the Scranton kid. He's not this blue collar guy who can relate to you. You see him down the market. Hey, how's it going, Joe? He's not. He is a career politician who got there, however he got there, but certainly his whole way through has bribed, blackmailed, cheated, stolen, and who knows what else to this country. Really, ultimately, he's hurt this country. And now, right away, people, it is true. I'm going to just tell you right now, the emails and all the stuff coming out, they're telling you it's Russian disinformation. It's not. 100% it's not. The intelligence, you got to look into this. It's not. Okay? It's absolutely true. And it's been known, and it's known in these circles. It's just now, ironically, this president has brought transparency, and it's ugly, and it's not something where any change, good, bad, and it doesn't matter. It's going to be difficult for people to take, difficult for me, for anybody. And what you're seeing is that change. I mean, have we ever known so much about the government either way? I mean, really, the inner workings of it? No. I remember we always would say we need somebody to represent us and speak that, never mind this polished bullshit. We finally got that guy. I know he's not perfect, but man, I mean, can you imagine if we had some guy that wasn't as frankly ballsy as him? We wouldn't be getting transparency, I'm pretty sure about. Okay, facts. Jeffrey Epstein and Trump were friends and they hung out, and but no, that's not true. They're so rich, millionaires, billionaires, they hang out, socialites, all that shit. So certainly they'd be at functions together, and they were. Early 2000, I believe it's 3. Some of my dates, don't quote me, but I'm within the ballpark, and these are facts you can absolutely, again, facts with the wolf. Donald Trump had him escorted off the property and kicked out for life down at Mar-a-Lago in early 2000s, about 3, for, I don't know exactly, but sexually assaulting was the accusation, one of his workers' daughters. So he was never, that was it and done. 2007 or so, or maybe whenever, Jeffrey Epstein's already been arrested and gone through all this. He's just bought his way into, you don't know it. But they were not friends. In fact, when the FBI was trying to build the case and find out information, they contacted hundreds of people. This is a fact. You're not gonna believe what I'm about to say, but it's the truth. Out of all the, let's say 100 people they called, which is more, but let's say 100 for argument's sake. Out of 100 people that they called and was asking for information, what can you tell? Acquaintances, absolute associates. One person on that list made a phone call. You know who that was? Well, you probably guessed it by now. Yes, that's right. Donald Trump. He did. And he called and he said, listen, I'll give you all the time you need. I'll tell you everything I know. I hope it helps. When do you want to do this? And he immediately either met with him or talked with him on the phone, but for several hours, Donald Trump told him everything he knew. And that information led to quite a bit of shit. He had good information. Well, that proves he's involved in it. Look, these people aren't like you and me. And I'm telling you, and this is another fact with the wolf. these million, look, you see it in your own circles and stuff. There's some people that we've known growing up, and they're like, they have this ability to, or the influence or whatever it is, but they'll have these little intelligence circles of their own, and they do. And you'll see it a lot more with criminal stuff, of course, but or business dealings. You'll see it in stores, or in where people are in a position where they feel they need information from different points of views, from different walks of life, in different circles. And that's basically what's happening. And it's an intelligence system, and and that's how it works. But Donald Trump has a legendary information gathering system. I hear and have heard, and this is what I've heard. I'm sure it's true, but it's like comparable literally to a small country's system. And that's how, so a lot of the information he knows of that nature is through those circles, because you don't do some of the shit that guy was doing and have any integrity to bear. Zero. You're garbage. God is turned his back on you, and he's going to smoke you in some way or other. And that's what happens there. Okay, so that's a fact. They were not friends. He did not hang with him. He had him free. In fact, he was the one who got him, could have had him really fucked for life had there been an honest justice system that wasn't compromised. All right, that's a fact. And a fact, the NBA ratings are down 70%. You know why? Because they get into all this bullshit. A fact, Black Lives Matter is not have a damn thing to do with anybody's lives. It's a Marxist organization. The founders are proud communists. That's what they want. They believe in this. And look, I believe in it too on paper. It's beautiful. Everybody's, guys, you have no idea what the redistribution of wealth means. Here's the real upsetting thing. People are taking sides and ready to die on that stake. They don't even realize really what they're doing. And that's why I'm here, because I didn't realize any of this. If you only knew. But I did the research, and I'm not a genius, so we can all understand the majority of it. And I just can see, I'm looking at this and trying to remove that distorted filter and saying, all right, what is what? And I'm watching this president be accused of things. I'm checking into it, and it's not happening. I read this article. It was a post, and it was basically, I'm paraphrasing, and it said, rumor has it there's a video of Donald Trump doing this is the words, I'm promising you, it's the HuffPost, doing something with someone, alluding to it being bad, and then saying basically we don't know where this is, but what's the reason to even do this? And this, I'm seeing it way more and more. They're planting seeds everywhere, and this is here. I tell people, and this is a real problem. Like, how do you tell somebody you're brainwashed? How you say that? Boom, conversation, game over, done. It's very difficult. But that's why I say this all the time. It's like, guys, they're I'm planting other seeds. They're programming everything, every aspect, everything. Get you to think, because once you accept it and understand that, not that I accept it, fuck it. No, I understand and realize that that's what's happening. My emotions are not correct. When, look, you punch my dog in the face, kick it for no reason, I am in a flip. You start telling me that kids are getting raped. You start telling me that, the president's a good person and not a bad person, and I turn into a fucking lunatic, I can realize something's wrong there. Now, once you come to that point and you understand, okay, I'm being programmed. You know it now. You know it. It immediately stops. And then you start seeing, holy shit. And that's where, I'm there right now. Not that I'm this holy high fucking roller, but a lot of us can do this now. And now I know, I see it, and I see the little seeds they plant. And when they do shit like that article, that post, it meant nothing, said nothing, had nothing, but it planted the thought and then someday your memory will misrepresent that. Whoa, President, there is a tape, he's doing something, and somewhere I know it to be true. And that's how, here we go. And that's what is really upsetting here. And that's what I'm trying to do, is to show you I've been aggressive on some videos, and I swear, and I want to change that, because it's not conducive to making my point. I'm not helping this matter. And I'm careful to say God talks to me, but my conscience talks to me, and it's my little voice, and it's telling me to change my ways a little bit. Like, I've changed. I went from Henry Hill to, Andy on Mayberry. In my eyes, and in my life, and in my timeline of reality, but the reality is I'm not right, and my conscience isn't right. I'm not feeling that ease I need to feel. I have halfway of it. I'm like indecisive. No, that's the wrong word, because I'm pretty clear on what I'm doing. I mean, I'm feeling just like, half and half. I'm feeling like I'm half with God and half with devil. The devil, that's what I'm feeling. I feel like literally I got half of my foot and God's pulling me, and the other half, the devil has a good hold too. And it's equal, one down the middle, dead balls. That's what I feel like. And there's a reason, I'm sitting and I'm saying, why? And I'm asking. I even stopped praying 2 days, 3 days in a row, and I'm like, things got miserable in my life. It's no secret that when I hit my knees that morning in the driveway, I promise you, I immediately started to, it's an emotion, it's hard. It's hard. And I don't want to be crazy. Am I imagining this and manifesting it to myself? Or is something intervening? Because it's not just a feeling. Like, I get the feeling like, that, the Holy Spirit-ish feeling, if there is one, the higher conscious spirit, me inside my being, or, it's overwhelming. So basically, I'm going to leave you right there, but you got to think about these things, and I'm going to try to tone it down a little and appeal to you guys and understand we truly, we really are together. Though we see these things happening on our televisions, man, think about this. When I'm filming this, you have no idea what's on the side of me. I could be sitting in a room full of garbage, trash, and bags with shaked wrappers and, feces, and I could be the dirtiest human in the world. But you look at me, and I present myself because that's what I want. That there, everything there. Well, really, that's not true. Only the Kennedy and my one of my last hybrid that I lost, Nanook. He was my soul. That's really the only thing I placed there. In fact, you don't see the Trump thing there because I'm not allowed to have it here. That's, what I mean? I live with this shit too. But I just want to come with you guys and see, guys, we're all way over attacking each other, including me. So let's get this together. Let's do the right thing. Let's practice what we preach. Let's get back to good. All right, I appreciate everybody. I appreciate all of you. I pray for all of you. I pray every day that the people who disagree with me the most will just at least start to open their hearts, because I don't want to change you what you think. I just want you to be able to have the right information to make that decision. Look, and if you do know everything and you say, okay, I understand this, because there are times where I'll be wrong, clearly wrong, but I'm being aggressive or an asshole. And I'll say, you know what? Fuck it. I'm that mad where I'll deal. I'm an asshole. I'm wrong. I know it, but fuck it. Bang. I made my decision. Okay, I respect that. Now, if you make a decision that all this shit that you think is not true, but you find out it might be and is, and that actually does happen, maybe it doesn't. Okay, I can't say that because I know what's happening. But okay, but let's say it doesn't. You make a decision. Let's say it does. You make a decision. And if your decision is to support those people, well, at that point, I turn my back on you, and I will be your enemy, and I will kill you in battle. But other than that, we're good.